impression online. If people are doing research and they're meeting you for the first time, you know, if you meet somebody, they're filthy, they haven't showered for days, their hair is all messed up, you're going to have an immediate impression that, gee, maybe I don't want to, you know, do business with this person. It's the same thing online. If you look cheap, if you look unprofessional, if you look unprepared, that's the impression that you're going to leave them. Now, that's not to say there is not a place for homemade videos or things like that, because certainly I think there are. Blogs are probably much more friendly to something like that if you're doing, you're just sharing simple information and again keeping it short. I certainly think there is a place for that, but when you're marketing and you're really trying to represent your business online, I think it's a terrible idea to put something on there that's going to represent you badly.
We have one more here at the back.
Hey, John.
Mr. Shi.
So my question is about video hosting sites for businesses. I've seen a lot of sites that host for personal use, and I believe Vimeo is the case also, where they say in the terms of use, no commercial usage. And I've read some stories about people having their accounts shut down. Are there services that you recommend for business commercial use?
So if you read Vimeo's rules, you cannot use it to replace your website video hosting. So in other words, you can't use it as your primary video host. However, if you are creating a page and you want to show the work that you've had created for you, the way that it's worded, it's all in how you word it on there and all in how you utilize it. So you wouldn't use it as your primary video host. I have probably 150 videos loaded onto Vimeo, but I also host them on my website. I also host them on YouTube, and I always put down there, if you read their rules, I always put down there that I have produced the videos. So if you include in the body, and it's one of their stipulations, what role you played in the production of the video, whether you hired a company to have it done or you just want to be very specific about what you're saying in there to show that you are using this to show your work or show the work you've had done. You're not using this commercially to necessarily advertise your business, and of course we all know we are. Nobody that has a Vimeo account, I guarantee, is using it just because they think it's fun. If they were doing that, they'd be using YouTube. I mean, quite frankly, it's much easier to find, it's much easier to search. I host a series of videos on my website as well. And the trick that I always tell everybody, if you call your web host, whoever's hosting all of your web pages, and ask them if you can host video on there, they're going to tell you no. They're going to tell you you need to pay more money. They're going to tell you that you need to